Hi, I'm Brett.
I'm Tom.
And welcome to the Movie Audit.
Comedic filmmaker Harold Ramis returns to cinemas with Year One. This biblical road trip stars Jack Black as Zed, a less than perfect hunter, and Michael Cera as O, a shy gatherer. After Zed eats from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, he is banished from the tribe and left to wander in the wilderness with O as his sidekick. While on their journey, Zed and O meet Cain and Abel, Abraham and Isaac, and party like it's 4000 BC in Sodom and Gomorrah. Well, let me just start out by saying that this movie should have been really funny. I mean, it stars Jack Black, Michael Cera, David Cross, Hank Azaria. It's produced by Judd Apatow of Superbad and the 40-Year-Old Virgin fame. This movie had a lot going for it, which is why it's so disappointing to say this is like one of the worst movies I've seen in recent memory.
I agree with Tom. This movie had a lot of potential to be something funny, but when it came down to it, all it was left was recycled jokes and Jack Black making his usual faces he makes in every movie. At the end, I didn't even find myself smiling.
That's true. I mean, the whole time I was watching it, I was almost dumbfounded about how stupid the whole thing was. I mean, when your funniest joke in the movie is Jack Black just eating some poo, I mean, it's like I wasted my whole time. In fact, while we were there, we saw 5 people leave the theater early. I'm hoping it wasn't because they were offended by the material, but more just offended by how bad it was.
I found the movie really boring as well. Towards the end, you knew it was ending because Michael Cera finally gets the girl that he's been chasing since the very beginning. And it wasn't some kind of happy ending of, great, he finally kissed the girl. It's more of, I can't wait to leave because my back's starting to hurt.
I've got something to say about fart jokes. Now, I'm a pretty big fan of fart jokes. I think fart jokes are pretty funny. But when all you do is have a character that comes in and just farts, and it has nothing to do with anything, it's not funny anymore. But it seems like Harold Ramis is just leaning on this the whole time.
Year One, in my opinion, on 1 to 5 is a 1. I would actually go 0, but our rating system is only 1 to 5. If you want to watch Jack Black make funny faces, just watch any of his older movies and it'll pretty much be the same jokes.
Alright, on a scale of 1 to 5, I give Year One a 1. A 1 out of 5. In fact, I'm kind of on a personal mission to get everyone I know not to see this movie. This week's movie spotlight is Groundhog Day, starring Bill Murray and Andie MacDowell, written and directed by Harold Ramis. Groundhog Day is a story about a man who keeps living the same day, February 2nd, over and over and over again. During his first few days, he spends his whole day living his life without any consequences, including robbing people, messing with people, and sleeping around. As the movie goes on, he discovers he needs to start doing something with his life. He starts taking piano lessons, and even learning how to ice sculpt. This movie has some great comedy. It's very obviously that Harold Ramis sat down and thought about what life would be like if we didn't have any consequences, and thought of the funniest things we could do with that power. And even though it's funny, it still has a very great story to it as well. A story of a man trying to live his life to the best he can, and the rewards that come from doing so. Groundhog Day is one of my favorite movies, and I give it 5 out of 5. Alright, that's another episode of the Movie Audit. I'm Tom.
And I'm Brett.
Thanks for watching.